Some people say vloggers are trash and we don't belong in society. I tend to disagree. We actually bring a lot of heartfelt moments to people's lives, and our content's good. Belongs in movies. Sometimes it is. A lot of offers come this way for movies. So DJI Action 4 is upon us. I have a couple thoughts on a strange release schedule, and are they trying to steal my identity?
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So first little side rant, we're on the GoPro 11, of course, glimmer glass engaged. I talked to a man at Aiden Camera. Let's all go to Aiden Camera tonight, and he introduces me to a DJI rep. And he's like, hey man, I love your channel. Let's work together, let's do something. I'm like, yeah, can't wait. I love the Action 3, had some problems, but okay. Well, I'm looking forward to the next one, let's collab. He messages me like a month later saying, all right, we got an NDA. Hell, you want in on this, buddy? It's a drone. I'm like, damn it. I don't like drones. I forgot that they're mainly a drone company. So like I get into DJI, we're gonna work together. And he's like, you don't like drones? Okay. So I told him, like, I'm not really a drone guy, but I can't wait for the DJI Pocket 3 coming and the Action 4 and whatever you got. I'm a vlogger. I don't fly. If I want to fly, I'll just hold this up and run. Drone confirmed. Oh, this is a drone. Fast forward to my life being ruined. I go onto YouTube and I see Potato Jet, DJI Action 4. I'm like, what? I didn't even hear the rumors of that thing. What happened? I see it, it's like bigger sensor, freaking less megapixels. I'm like, wow, who told me? No one. So I emailed Buddy. I'm like, what the hell happened? I thought we were in on this. Where's my copy? Can I review the thing? He's like, oh, damn, sorry, man. We don't have a lot of copies. We could only send out about 500 of them to every YouTuber the size of a crayon maker. You weren't on the list. Oh, that hurts. He like forgot or something. I'll forget your birthday next week. I use action cams for action. This counts. This counts. Oh man, I can't reach the brake with my left elbow. I'm gonna die. So he said he would send it to me now, but it's like, thanks for nothing. I don't even know that I want to review it now. I'm hurt emotionally and physically. So it's like, I'm not even interested in signing that 8-page NDA either. What the hell was that thing about? There's no non-disclosure thing. Everybody knows about it now. Why do I have to sign it? I'll sign your mom. So anyways, it actually looks on paper like quite nice. I've been saying for a long time, like lower megapixel sensor, please. I don't even know how many megapixels there are in that thing. I think it's 10, but on their site, I don't see it, but they keep saying large pixels. It's like, yes, for better dynamic range, and you could increase the specs. Did they? No, they did not. But nice job. Bigger sensor. It's probably 1/1.3 is like the Black Action OG, I think. Although that thing had a glorious 2 megapixel sensor. Much larger pixels, of course. And the dynamic range on that thing. Oh, you wouldn't want to put anything up against that. It shoots raw. But on paper, you got to give them credit where credit is due. Yes, that is exactly what we want. Just enough megapixels for 4K and good stabe, and we're done. You don't need any more than that. And then you're going to perform better in low light, more dynamic range. Everything should be better. But I myself, I'm not a consumer. I'm not the guy who's like waiting for the next release and he has like 8 GoPros on his shelf and he can't wait to buy the next one just for the heck of it, and he's just used to it. It's like a hobby for him now. It's a routine to buy something whenever it's released. There's some action for you. Is she speed walking? Heels are leaving the ground. You're disqualified. I do want to chase her and catch up at some point just to prove that I could walk. Oh, she's gaining on me or leaving me behind, whatever. Okay, we'll give up on that dream. So nicely done. Where was I even going? I'm not a consumer. I'm not just gonna buy every upgrade. And while the sensor is bigger and the pixels are larger, I love that. And there are some usability features that I would rather have. I'm not just gonna sideway crab step into that system when you did not beat the 240 frames per second in 2.7K. it's still, we're just getting 4K 120 HD 240. The sad thing about that is that's a spec of 2020, 3 years ago. And now everyone's catching up to that, but I've already moved past into dreaming about HD 480 becoming a thing. And it's not happening. So like, what would you really upgrade for? Do you think a damn soul will notice? I filmed this video on a GoPro 11 and then my next one's on the DJI Action 4. Are you gonna see a difference? Like barely at all? You might like the colors more, you might hate them more. Some people like GoPro colors, not many people, but some. So while it's nice on paper, we already have nice things and you didn't like leapfrog the industry in any way, and it's a strange release. They know the GoPro 12 is coming in a couple months and they released something that didn't beat the 11. That's so strange to me. Like, yes, the sensor's bigger, that's cool, but your 4K 120, same specs of everything. You know the GoPro 12 is gonna add some shit that destroys your Action 4. Why so early on it? A preemptive strike? Usually a preemptive strike has some planning ahead. Like you see the guy coming, okay, you hide behind this fucking bush. And you're like, okay, he's gonna be here in about 6 seconds. All right, and then your scooter balances. Oh, fuck, he's coming. He is coming fast. Oh, he's gonna see that scooter, and then you have your arrow. He's coming. Bow in the eyes. And then you run home. Whereas like, what planning went into the Action 4? We just beat your last camera, bitch. It's like, okay, look at our new one. 10-bit, 4K 240p. Bigger sensor too. Hopefully GoPro does something different, because this 25 megapixel piece of shit, oh man, you could so do better. I've watched a ton of reviews on the Action 4. It looks okay, but a lot of the slow motion examples, they look very shaky. So like, I don't think the rock steady stabe works in every mode. I'm seeing a lot of dipping. And I remember that from the Action 1. It's like, yeah. And same with the Sony X3000. It's like, not much stabe on that one. It doesn't really matter, not a ton, but it's kind of nice when you glide through the air in 240 frames per second. On the GoPro, it's like stabe and 2.7K higher resolution. The cinema could be yours. It won't be, but whatever, man. I saw that blue sign. I was like, color. Let's run across that. That'll be a good moment in the show. It wasn't, but the point is, DJI, you could have pushed some boundaries. Would I rather have the Action 4 instead of this? Maybe, depending on that 240 frame quality. Is there any stabe in it? Am I just seeing things? I don't know. I usually prefer the DJI color science. And if there's more dynamic range, although I've seen some clips where it looked like GoPro had the better dynamic range, but GoPro does weird stuff to your face. The skin tones are always strange, the colors. I could do without this whole thing, but the major flaw of the DJI is they don't have a cage that can put filters on. There's nothing. It's the same size as the Action 3, which does not have any cages. Every single cage has no filter thread. It's like, what are you doing? And that was released last year, if not 2 years ago. So like, you're never getting that. I find the Glimmer Glass takes the edge off of your Action Cam digital footage, and it looks much nicer. It's a necessary thing, and you can't do it and can't ever do it on the DJI. So what's the point? What's the point? And the mic jack missing. Why can't people just put a 3.5mm jack in there? It's always got to be a dongle. You dongle whore. I used to vlog a lot with the little adapter. It was an L bracket, and it was always clicking. There was always something. There's 2 points of failure now. If you have an extra piece, something's gonna clack or separate, and it's bad news. Like, just 3.5mm mic jack. How is that hard? Stop it. Put it in. It's too bad, because I do prefer the physical button switching of the custom modes. That is nice. If you're in winter, like, good luck. You have to take your glove off, exposing your hand to a Canadian winter. How many hands do you want to lose each year? There's 2 bad years, guaranteed, in your future. So it's like, that would be nice, little boom. So those are my initial thoughts. I actually like the camera. This is me liking a camera. It's pretty good. But it's like, we already got the GoPro 11, the 10, I think, matched it almost. It's like, yeah, we all do 10-bit. I think I don't do 10-bit in the slow-mo, that hurts. So maybe DJI does that. A tiny minor upgrade, but I don't know. It's not that good. It's not worth buying when you already have something. If you're getting into the market, then yeah, you might want to lean there. And yes, I'm very aware that it's an action cam and not a vlogging cam, but those just happen to be the best vlogging cams. So I will display to you once more that I do lots of action myself. And thank you for watching the video and buying a linen shirt from Value Village. Your crew's speeding? Oh God, I need to stop. Oh, subscribe. You're not going to. The brakes don't work. Ow.